Oh, hey guys. How you doing? Just reading the box here from my Geardoctors sleep pad. So, bring you guys up to speed. I've been using this sleep pad for the last, month and a half, maybe? 2 months? Give or take a few days. But, let's bring you up to speed on the specs and everything on this Geardoctor sleep pad. This is known as the Apollo Air Ultralight Backpacking Air Mattress. Now, how light is it? It's fairly light. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and say 17 ounces ultralight. So it is, right? So, it supports side and back sleepers. If you're one that sleeps on your stomach, you can do it. It'd support that too. But I bet you wake up with a sore back in the morning. I normally do. No matter if I'm sleeping at home or outside. Let's see. It's got adjustable pressure. So there is a tool included in the repair kit, which it also includes. It's got a little needle, and there's a little valve on the inside where you fill it. Sorry, where you inflate the sleep pad. There we go. Correct myself. Yeah. So you just take that needle on that air valve where you connect the pump sack, which is the outside bag. There's the nozzle for it right there. On the inside of the sleep pad, there's a little nipple, and you take the little needle and you press in on it, and you can adjust your air pressure. If you want a hard sleep pad, you don't touch it. If you want a softer sleep pad, or you find that's not comfortable, then you can adjust the air pressure on the inside of it with that little needle and the little needle valve. So it's extremely compact, as you can see. Very compact. Durable hexagon shield. Durable hexagon shield fabric. There we go. I'll get it out after a while. So, after it's inflated, or before it's inflated, with a certain glare of light, you can see the little hexagon shapes all throughout the top part of the sleep pad. Any questions so far? Oh, I know. The R value. What's the R value on this sucker? 5.2. Yeah, 5.2 R value. That's pretty good for a pad this size. So, the thickness after inflation is 3.2 inches. That's not bad for something being this small to inflating to 3.2 inches. That's a pretty good pack size. The pump sack is included, as I already said, which is the green bag on the outside. And it also offers a limited lifetime warranty. Yeah. So to find out more about that limited lifetime warranty, you'll have to go over to Geardoctors.com. I'll link that in the description below. So let's get this thing out of the bag, and I'll show you what this... Sorry. I'll get this out of the bag, and I'll show you what this has going on. Okay, so I got the sleep pad out of the pump sack. As you can see on... Sorry. So, as you can see on the storage bag, you have the Geardoctors branding, which is very, very clever. It's got a little half of a gear cog on the top, and on the bottom part of that logo, it has the like a lifeline, go along with the heart monitor. The line that goes beep and whatever, blah blah blah. So, on the bag, has Apollo Air Ultralight Backpacking Air Mattress at www.geardoctors.com. In red right here in the corner, it has limited lifetime warranty. warranty and repairs, support Geardoctors.com, Geardoctors.com/support. If you want to head over to Geardoctors.com, by all means. If you already have a different sleep pad, okay, it's whatever everybody likes, right? It's everybody's personal preference. So they are found on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I don't use Twitter, but whatever. Gear Doctor, share your story. So, moving on. The pump sack. I do like this color green. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but there's all across the pump sack is all the hexagon shapes and everything as what was described on the top portion of the sleep pad. So this pump sack is a roll top. So if you want to store stuff in it for the night or whatever, or we'll say put a wool sweater or a hoodie inside of it and use it for a pillow. I've done that. It works very well. Here on the bottom of the pump sack is the pump nozzle. Excuse me. You take the cap off. You hook this part into the sleep pad, and you take the sleep pad. We'll just do a pretend for a second here. Put the cap back on. Open the pump sack up. Roll it. And you'll end up with ambient air. And you just squeeze it, and it'll escape into the sleep pad. So, further inspection of the pump sack. It does have the same branding as on the storage bag. The half gear with the Geardoctors and the lifeline, or the heartbeat thing. And red lettering, Geardoctors, which is really cool. So, we'll set this off to the side for a moment. Get the nice little toggle string here. Nice pump sack. On the inside of the storage bag is the repair kit and a string for something. And that blue thing is that needle that for the needle valve on the inside of the deflation to adjust the air pressure to your sleep pad. So put this back in. Enough of that. So bring you to the sleep pad itself. Right here is the the nozzle part for the inflation. There's that piece right here I was telling you about, the little gray nipple right here to adjust your air pressure if you wish to do so. To deflate, you take this piece right here and you pull that off just like so, and that's how you deflate it. You roll it from the head end to the foot end, because this is at the foot end. So you deflate it from the head end to the foot end, and there you go. Done. So as you see, the bottom is black. Very, very durable material. It's really good. On the top, the same color as the bag. Green. If you can see that in different hexagonal shapes here. If you can see that. I'm not sure if you can, but there are lots of hexagon shapes. So let's deflate, or not deflate, but let's inflate this, shall we? Alright guys, here I am on the bedding side of my attic space. Please excuse the background. I know it's not as pretty as the eagle and the camouflage tarp on the wall, but it's something, because behind that is all just bare. It's just 2x4 studs and that's it. But anyways, back to the topic. We're going to inflate this sleep pad. So I open up my top part here for the inflation. like so. I take the top of it off the pump sack, and I place it inside. There we go. Now, fill this up with ambient air. You never inflate an insulated air pad with air from your lungs where it's full of moisture and everything like that. And over time it'll form condensation inside of your sleep pad, and you'll end up being cold. It'll get moldy on the inside and you won't know it, and then it'll, your R value will decrease from whatever R value your sleep pad is. It will degrade it, and you'll end up getting cold throughout the night. Over time it'll get worse and you'll end up buying a new one. So never inflate an insulated sleep pad with air from your lungs. Always use a pump sack provided. So back to inflation. You fill up the pump sack with ambient air, like so. Roll the top down. Like so. That's one. Two. Alright, I'm going to continue inflating this sleep pad, and I'll let you know how many it took to fill it. Alright guys, it's all inflated as you can see. It took 8 of these, and I mean good size pump sacks to fill this here, and maybe like part of a 9th one, so about 8 1/4 roughly. So let's give it the lay down test, shall we? Let me grab my pillow. Who remembers Double Bubble? There's my pillow for testing. Throw that off. I know I'm on a bed, but that's all I got right now. So I do apologize for that. I should be outside, but it's raining cats and dogs out there. So, just situated properly. Get my pillow up there. I'm gonna lay down and have me a snooze. Oh, forgot to take off my shoes. There. Oh, perfect. Perfect. So I am about 5'7". So without the pillow, you see if it's in frame or not. My head is just about at the last rib of the sleep pad, and my feet are on the second to last rib of the sleep pad. So I'm here. The sleep pad's just about as wide as I am on the lower end. The upper end, well, just a hair wider. But I'm actually pretty comfortable. Just I can feel the heat on my back already. But if you're not one to have a pillow, you can sleep like this if you want. Or if you are one for a pillow, like a really soft pillow that's really squishy, you can use the pump sack to make your own. But you can stuff a hoodie in there, or a wool sweater, or something of the sort. T-shirts, pants, anything. But for demonstrational purposes, I got a big piece of bubble gum. Ugh. This is actually pretty comfortable. Alright, good night, guys. Nah, who am I kidding? So, but no, this sleep pad's very, very comfortable. Ugh. I had to get up, otherwise I would go to sleep. So, but yeah, it's a very comfortable sleep pad. I do really like it. I'll move my bubble gum out of the way here. if you can see, I'm not sure if you can or not, but I'll have to bring you guys in on a little bit of a closer look to so you can see like the hexagon shapes that's all over the sleep pad and everything. So I think I'll do that. Okay, guys, as you can see, all across here is all the little hexagon material in insulation. It's throughout the whole pad, as you can see. It's all through. It's almost like snake scales, all the way through each rib. So as you can see, it's all plastic welded here in the seams, even the top and bottom. It's all welded, plastic welded. So I'll bring you guys around and I'll show you the bottom half. Okay, guys, right here we have the inflation valve. Right here is the little adjuster. Sorry, the pressure adjuster. You put that needle in there. You don't really need it, but to get in there closer, just kind of. Well, maybe you do need it. I don't know. Yep, you will need it. But anyways, that's where that little blue needle thing goes. And to deflate it, pull this out. And there you go. Just like so. Like that. So, I'm going to get this all deflated, and I'll bring you guys back. So what I'm doing here is, after it's all deflated and rolled back out again, you'll notice that there is fold marks or creases on how you pack it away. You can't just roll it up and there you go. There is, if you want to put it back in the stuff sack, sorry, you have to follow the creases. So you have to fold it one way, fold it the other way. Make sure it's folded all the way down to the bottom. Then when you start rolling it back, you actually have to fold the end a little bit, and then you roll it from there, going all the way down through. So as I go, I make sure it's all straight. Well, straight as I can go with it. Everything. And I get so far, you'll notice that there's still air in it that you didn't get out. So you just open the deflation valve again. Yep, drop it back down and continue rolling. As you roll toward the bottom, all the air, about 99% of the air will come out of the sleep pad itself. So deflate that back. And there we go. Sleep pad deflated and rolled up and ready to go back in the stuff sack. Okay, so everything's all back in the stuff sack. Pump sack ready to go for next time. When you put the sleep pad back in the stuff in the pump sack, sorry, you might want to leave the bottom valve. Yeah, the inflation valve, sorry. You might want to leave that uncapped for when you roll the top down because it will get filled up with air. So you want to actually roll that down. The sleep pad's still in it. Get it right here. So kind of roll that down. Get it right here. That. And everything. So it is starting to fill up with air. Kind of let the air out of it, let the air out of the bag. So that's what I do. I roll it down, I squeeze it, I get, there we go. And I squeeze it down, cap it off, roll it back, make sure it's out, and then clip my clip. There we go, it's ready to go for next time. So, but what I wanted to do before I pack it all away and give everything is that this is a budget pad. I think it's on Amazon. It's about 120 bucks. 120 bucks for an R value of 5.2 air pad. That's pretty awesome. Considering the higher R value sleep pads like the Let's see, what is it? The Thermarest X Neotherm, or Neo Air X Therm. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, Thermarest Neo Air. That's like over $300 Canadian. So it's pretty good for a budget pad. The other pad I mentioned earlier with the R value of 2 is my Unigear Camphy. It's a Camphy P3 Air Sleep Pad, regular wide. So you can see the difference. Get them level here. There, you can see the difference. My Unigear is a little bit bigger. And that has an R value of 2. So you can, right? So this is more of a late spring, early fall sleep pad. This here is, you can use it all year round if you want to. But no, my overall thoughts on this here, it's awesome. It's really good. Like I say, it is within the budget range for most people. $120. Like, that's extremely well priced for a sleep pad. For people with broad shoulders, it may not work out so well. There are other brands of sleep pads out there, but stick around for Geardoctors because they've got a couple things coming. Shh. I've been chit-chatting with them a lot and everything, so sure, trying to help them along. So, other than that, final thoughts on this here product? Awesome. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. But like I said, if you're a person that has broad shoulders, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry, but you may have to find something else. So there we go. Sorry, putting this together. So, but yeah. Other than that, I don't know really much else to say. I really love this sleep pad. If you didn't already catch it, but on to more camping trips with it, I suppose. So until the next one, guys. See you later.